Hi guys, this is Chris from Empire Bricks and I'm here with you today with my very first video and my very first mock. Now, before going into the details of the mock, I would like to explain a little bit about the origins of it. As you can see, this is the scene from Star Wars Episode 6, where the rebels are being escorted out of the bunker and are being awaited by a legion of storm and scout troopers as ordered by the Emperor. The reason that I chose this particular scene is because back in 1999, one of the first Lego Star Wars sets that came out was the 7128 speeder bike set with 2 speeder bikes and 2 scout troopers. It was the first Lego Star Wars set I owned, really loved it. I love the scout troopers in particular. They always had a special place in my heart, and it seemed only fitting to do my first mock on this scene. Because it's my first mock, I did use some sets, the base and the ATST, and also some of the Ewok equipment is from the 10-year anniversary Endor base set 8038. It also included 2 speeder bikes and some minifigs, of course. Also, I used the 1999 speeder bikes, and I think I used some minifigs and some trees from the 9489 Endor battle pack. Now, without further ado, let's have a look at the mock. First, let's have a look inside the bunker. Here you can see a Death Star trooper, 2 of them actually, looking a bit aggravated, maybe because of the mess that the rebels made inside. There's a stormtrooper talking to them, and another stormtrooper escorting the last rebel outside. I added some extra, or maybe different leaves on top of the bunker to make it blend in a little bit more with the scenery. I originally had 3 of these big dark green leaves, and I added some olive green, I guess, smaller leaves. On this corner we have a very large tree. Took me a lot of bricks and time to build, especially the leaves. It's quite difficult to make them look natural. This smaller tree is actually from the 1999 set, except for the lime green leaves on top. I exchanged those with a different color. They make it a little bit more diverse, I guess. Here's a speeder bike. This is one of the bikes that was included in the anniversary set. There's a scout trooper on it, talking or looking at the stormtrooper, having a discussion maybe on where to deport the rebels to. Over here, there's another scout trooper and a stormtrooper looking into a crate of weapons, maybe some equipment that they need to distribute. Another tree, a little bit smaller than the other one. And here there is the ATST. It's a really nice one. I've seen multiple variations. This is definitely one of my favorites. It's really cool. It came with the Endor base set, the anniversary set, and with the driver looking a little bit angry as well, as almost all Imperial troops do. Underneath the ATSC there is some extra scout troopers. They are rushing in the scene, maybe from the forest or something, to provide reinforcements for the other scout and stormtroopers. There is a small platoon of scout troopers over here. They are lined up. An Imperial commander or officer is the official term, I think, is giving them some orders. I'll have a look at him from the other side in a minute. Over there is another speeder bike. Again, this one is from the anniversary set. And of course, the most important part of the scene is the rebels coming out of the bunker. There are some familiar faces. You can see Han Solo there in the middle in the front, R2-D2, Princess Leia over there, and Chewbacca, and some anonymous rebels, I guess. All their hands up because of the storm and scout troopers, except for Chewbacca. His hands didn't want to go up any further because of his mold, but I guess you get the picture. Turning to this corner, here are the Ewoks planning their surprise attack. There's the chief. There are some other ones hidden. They're actually quite hard to find because of the coloring, but there's a few of them. 3 came with the anniversary set, and then I thought that 3 was a little bit small of an army, so I ordered some more on Bricklink. Fortunately, there was an Ewok included in the 2015 Advent calendar, so I got 3 of those. Looking up here is a flying Ewok about to drop some stones on the Scout and Stormtroopers. He came also with the anniversary set. I know I use a lot of those, but just looks cool. And now going to the other side of it, having a look over here. Here are the 2 speeder bikes from the 1999 set. They look pretty cool, actually, for their time. Pretty good. A lot of detail. One of them broke down, unfortunately, so it needs to be fixed by one of the scout troopers, getting some help from another scout trooper. There is a crate of supplies and binoculars and maybe some weapons. This tree, nothing special, but it came from the Endor battle pack. I left the flick-fire missile out. It seemed really unnecessary here. Another tree, I really like the lime green leaves. It, when you look at the total, gives just that little bit of diversity that it needs. Shouldn't use it too much though, it's quite fresh of a color, but looks nice on this tree. Here's one of the anonymous Ewoks. It's from the Advent calendar. There's 3 of those, one over here, one over there, and another one over there. And then of course there's an Ewok standing next to the catapult, loading it with stones. Catapult, yet again from the anniversary Endor set. Looks pretty cool though in the forest. And I guess that's it for the MOC. The total build, I think it cost me about 2 weeks to make it. A little bit over a month if you count the waiting for Bricklink orders. It took a lot more bricks than I expected in the beginning, but finally it is finished. It's 2x2 green base plates. Most of the groundwork is just small hills made by plates. Although I had a little bit of thick green plates that I had from earlier in my childhood, so I used those to kind of build the base of the hills. But I'm pretty happy with it. The Endor base blends in pretty well with the scenery. Scenery, again, everything was built by myself, except for the ATST, of course, and the catapult. But everything else was my own doing. Quite happy with it. Please comment, rate, share, like, and give me feedback, which I could use for my next MOC. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and I hope to be doing a video in the near future. Bye bye.